Hello and welcome to RoboMonk Art and Tarot. I am RoboMonk. Today we are looking into a sneak peek into your future. What does it hold? What's going to happen? How is Spirit going to come into your life and help you out? We're going to take a look together. And this is a pick a card, so we will choose piles here in a minute. But first, I want to say thank you for being here with me. Thank you for lending your energy to the reading. It always helps. And I always just appreciate all of the positivity on this channel. If you ever want a personal reading, a soulmate drawing, or a soul drawing, check down in the description below for more information. So let's get started and let's see what the piles have for us. In pile 1, we have Amazonite. Pile 2, we have Red Jasper. In pile 3, we have Obsidian. Go ahead and take a look and see what resonates with you, and we'll get started. Hello, Pile 1. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are getting a sneak peek into your future. What is actually going to happen? How is Spirit going to help you out? How can you help out Spirit? We are going to see with these cards here in front of us what that actually is going to look like. We have a standard Celtic cross, and I am going to draw images that Spirit gives me, and then we are going to interpret them together. So let's get started with what's happening now with you. The first image that I see are gauges. Ones that you would typically find in a car or a machine, some kind of machine that reads something, that needs to measure something. And these are going back and forth very rapidly. This tells me that maybe you are searching for something. It's almost like a radio dial. You're trying to hone in on the right channel, or there's something that's chaotic in your life and the reading is just not making any sense on these gauges. So the needle is going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it really gives me a sense of unease, restlessness, wanting something different. That's the kind of emotion that I get from this first card. The second image that I'm receiving is one of little rivers and streams that are flowing down into a big pool of water. This water is collecting, and this all symbolizes something that you are not aware of. I think there are several different actions that you're doing day in and day out that are adding up to something. That they are not necessarily very big actions. Maybe you aren't even realizing that they are adding up to something. But maybe you compliment yourself in the mirror. Maybe you are looking for something and you do a little bit of research every day. There is something that you are accumulating that you are not aware of right now, but it's actually for the positive. This is a positive accumulation, a blessing in disguise that you are unaware of and that is coming into your life. So I really feel like this is a wonderful second card. Even though the first card feels unease and restlessness, I sense a lot of peace, a lot of abundance in this second card that you are unaware of right now. So let's continue on. This third card is something that you are aware of. I see you. But only you. I see a horizon stretched out in front of you with nothing in it. And I see the words, where are they? It's a question. Where are they? It seems that you may be searching for something or someone that is not in your life right now. And it seems that maybe you are searching for where you belong, or something that this person can help you with. But there's a definite sense of you are expecting someone or something to come into your life, and they are not here right now, which makes you feel very lonely. And this can be any relation. This doesn't have to be romantic, but it could be. And it's just this underlying feeling of, I'm feeling alone. I'm feeling this restlessness inside of me. And I feel like there's someone or something I should be sharing this life with. And they are not here right now. So what really brought you to this point in your life? In your past, I see a very overactive, very aggressive ape. And in this sense of feeling almost attacked, right? This ape came out of nowhere. It seemed like there was a peaceful, serene landscape, and then all of a sudden, this image of this ape popped up in my mind, and it started really being aggressive, kind of flowing towards me, and really just almost violently waving its arms and wanting me to back off. This could have been someone in your past that was just over the top and did not need to be so, but they had so much baggage themselves that they could not get over this anger issue. They could not get over this need for control. And this really made you want to break away from that scenario, whether it be in your family or whether that be a past romantic person. And you went out on your own. And I feel like you've been pretty much on your own for a long time. And it's because of this old relationship that you had. You did not want another one of those relationships. So you've been searching for a place to fit in. You've been searching for something that has meaning in your life. In your near future, I see a flower and a bee. You are the flower. The bee is someone that is coming into your life that is very important to you. As you know, bees and flowers need each other to actually survive. Bees need to have that nutrition that they create from the honey, and they need the pollen from the flowers to do that. And the flowers need the bees to help reproduce more flowers. They are a symbiotic relationship, but they really look very different, don't they? They're even different creatures. So what I am sensing in this is that the person that is coming into your life, or the being that is coming into your life, is going to be very different than you are. And I think that's going to come as a surprise to you, because you may have been looking for people that are very similar to you, which is a good habit most of the time. But I really feel like this is going to be someone that is extremely different than you, which is reinforced in this next drawing. I see an alien reaching out and shaking your hand. You are tentatively reaching out and shaking its hand as well. And you're just curious. You're curious about this being that's coming in and saying, wow, well, I've never met anyone like this before. Let's see how this goes. And it's really quite beautiful, because between the two of you, you are going to teach each other so much because you come from different worlds, and you are able to just really add to one another's lives. And like I'm saying, this could be a really good friend. This could be a soul family member. This is someone that's very important to you. This could be romantic as well, but I'm not limiting it to that. And I really feel like they are pretty well connected in their world, and you may be able to meet other people like them as well and really grow your soul family. Because the next card I see is one of a hive, right? Where all of the bees gather. If you're the flower, right? They're the bees. They're very different than you, but you are now going to be able to see their world, how they live, and you may feel very comfortable there, and you will definitely learn a lot from them. The topmost card is usually about hopes and fears. I really sensed this fear inside of you with the first 3 cards that we had, that you would be alone. You would have to be on an island. You would have to be alone the rest of your life. And I'm truly not sensing this. Spirit is coming in today and saying, no, that is not the case. Because you have someone that is going to be very different than you coming into your life, shaking it up, right? Making those dials go back and forth, but in a very good, positive way. And I really feel like this accumulation of wealth that you aren't even aware of will be helped be seen by this other being that's coming into your world, because they will see it inside of you. They will awaken it inside of you. In the end, I see this person or this being and you becoming very, very good friends. Inseparable. And like I said, this could be romantic, this could be not, but even in a romance, you want to have friendship there as well, right? In a good, solid relationship. So you being friends first is absolutely wonderful as well. So I'm really excited for you, Pile 1. This was just such a fun reading to do, to see where this went, because I never have any idea where it's going to go. I learn with you, right? So there we are, a little sneak peek into your future. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this brought some clarity to you, and I truly appreciate your presence here with me today. I want to thank Spirit for being here with us today, and I want to thank you for being here with us today. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are looking into a sneak peek into your future, and what is it going to be like? How is Spirit going to help you? Do you need to help out Spirit in any way? We're going to find out together. As you can see, we have a traditional Celtic cross here, and that helps me interpret the images that Spirit is giving me, and we will interpret the meaning together. Let's get started. So the first image that I get is a very simple image. It is of the number 10, which has enormous meaning in numerology. But the biggest message that I'm getting from this is you are reaching an ending to one cycle and are starting a new cycle. So you are coming to a very important point in your life, and it's going to, or has been, converging on this point, and then it will emerge out of the other side into many different paths that you can take. So it's wonderful now to get a little sneak peek into what's going to happen in the future. This next image is something that I didn't expect. and it's something that you're not aware of. This could have multiple meanings, so I'm going to give some meanings out there because this is a general reading. So I see a house that is very well built. It is very sturdy. I also see a clock in the background, and the clock is moving. This tells me that time is passing, and this house is sturdy. And the meanings that I get from this are various, some from just this earth plane and some that are a little bit more spiritual. So starting from this earth plane, I see that you may be trying to buy a house, and that is coming into fruition for you. So if you have a bid on a house, this will go through, right? This will go through for you. You will be able to get that house eventually. In the more spiritual realm, I always see a house as a safety point. This safety point is having an effect on you where you feel safe, which is wonderful. But the time is ticking away, and there may be things that we need to do rather than just be in our safe point. We may need to venture out a little bit to emerge into our next cycle. Those are the two meanings that I'm getting from this. One is very specific here in this earth plane. The other is more general, which may fit other people. What's wonderful here in this third card is I see you giving thanks. I see you giving thanks to Spirit. What I love about this channel is I know that people are appreciative of others, appreciative of this lifetime, appreciative of Spirit coming in and helping, and also other people coming in and helping and wanting to help others as well. It's such a beautiful emotion that I get from this card. The other thing is that you are asking Spirit for something as well. You are thanking and asking at the same time. So this is a very lovely card. It's one that speaks about who you are, honoring the time, just as in the lower card there, honoring the time that you have right now, honoring that safeness that you have right now, giving thanks to Spirit for this safety, and asking Spirit, what is next? What will happen? You may even have a specific request. I really feel like this last cycle was very difficult for you. I see a needle and a thread, and I see the word trying. I feel like you've been trying to thread this needle for a very long time. And I feel like you've gotten there through this cycle, and it just has not been easy. It has not been an easy cycle for you. But I want to congratulate you on where you are in this cycle, and just know that Spirit is proud of you and your guides are proud of you for actually making it here, right now, today. They are very proud of you. As time goes on, we all know that our safe place may need some introspection, some reflection, some sprucing up, making things a little better so nothing deteriorates. It may be time to do some shadow work. Shadow work can be tough, but it is always worth it. Why do I say this? Because in the next card in your near future, I see a paintbrush, and it's painting up on this piece of wood, and it is all white paint that you are painting. This house will be completely white. Everything will be completely white. And this white color represents purity, beginnings, starting fresh. No marks, nothing on it, no mistakes, nothing on it. You are starting fresh. And that can be such a good feeling. That can be forgiveness of yourself. That can be forgiveness of others. And I always say that forgiveness is mostly for you to move on and not be putting so much energy towards whatever it was that you need to forgive someone else for. This next card really speaks towards that, because you are standing in a white room. Everything is completely white. It is so bright. Just imagine this white light surrounding you in this room. You are there. You are meant to be there. Anything is possible in this room. You look around and you think, wow, I really can start fresh. I really can move on. And there's a door to step through. But what's fascinating to me, and I really think this speaks to the humanness of us, is in this next card after this, I sense fear. I sense fear of you taking that first step, because when you take that first step, you're going to leave a mark. Will that mark be perfect? Will that mark be in the right direction? Will that mark have meaning? Will that first step take you in the right way? We all have this doubt. We all have this fear because we are human and we don't know the future. But Spirit is coming down here and giving you a little pep talk and saying, it's all right. I will be with you. Your guides will be with you. We'll all be with you. You are here to leave that mark. The top card usually is reserved for hopes and fears. I do see another fear beyond leaving that mark and having it be wrong. I see another fear that you were going to have to remain, or possibly you would have to live in a place that did not feel safe. You may have felt that you could not keep up or repair or have this safe place remain. Maybe that's what the clock meant as well. You thought this safe place can only last so long. I see a disheveled house, one where the door is leaning, the windows are cracked, everything is dysfunctional. It does not look safe to me. It does not look like a place where anyone would want to live. They would only be forced to live there out of desperation. And this is one of those fears that you may have had. And Spirit is saying, you have the strength to keep your safe place. You have the strength to move on as well, because you will carry that safe place with you as you go on. That safe place is not necessarily here in this 3D earth plane. Although a lot of us, I'm sure, like to put the covers over our head or go in our room and close the door or go down in the basement and just have it be you. This is just the physical representation of your safe place here in this 3D earth plane. But there is one in the spiritual sense of you as well, one that is in your soul. And that's why the shadow work is so necessary, so you can clean up that safe place in your soul and carry it with you. Then, no matter where you are in this 3D earth plane, your spiritual safe place is always there. Ultimately, I see you taking Spirit's advice and making that first step, and many more in this next cycle. You are leaving your mark and you are walking confidently, because we are here to leave our mark. That's exactly why we are here. We can hear about leaving one's mark and think it has to be a grandiose gesture. We have to change history. We have to go to the moon. It doesn't have to be that large. We can make tiny little marks along our way and have them add up over time and make a difference in one person's life, one animal's life, one plant's life. It doesn't matter. The fact is that you are doing it. You are making your mark. It does not have to be this grandiose gesture. It can be the little ones that really add up. Thank you so much for being here with me today, Pile 2. I truly appreciate it. And I want to thank Spirit for being here with us today too. I hope this reading gives you clarity. I hope it helps in the next steps coming up. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today we are looking into a sneak peek into your future. We're going to see what's happening. How is Spirit going to help you? Do you need to help Spirit in order to accomplish your goals? We're going to take a look. We do have a traditional Celtic cross today, and that will look into some things that you aren't aware of, what's happening now, and what's going to happen in the future. I'm going to channel Spirit and draw the images that Spirit gives me, and we're going to interpret them together. So let's get started. The first image that I see, and I feel it as well, is a heartbeat, a singular heartbeat. It is healthy, it is strong, but it is singular. And I feel like there is a rhythm of life to it. It is something that represents you right now. So this could be the fact that you are feeling life flow through you, you are feeling life around you, and you are feeling how you fit in to this life. This also could mean that you are searching for another heartbeat to add to this one. The next image that I see, I first got the image of a swan, but then it transformed into a paper swan, an origami swan, which looks very close to an origami crane, but specifically this was a swan. Swans can represent love, they can represent hope, purity, but this wasn't the real animal. This was a facsimile. This was something that was almost but not quite. And I'm feeling that you may have had in your past, or right now feeling it and aren't aware of it, that you really haven't felt this true love, this real love in your life yet. And you may have thought in the past that you had it, but it wasn't quite there. In the top image, I see a light coming down on you, and you are basking in it. This again is an indoor light, and you are trying to get, it feels like you're trying to get warmth from it, but it's not happening. It feels like you want sunlight, but all you are getting are light bulbs and indoor lighting where it's fake sunlight. You aren't really getting the real love that you deserve, the real love that you are wanting, which is so frustrating, Pile 3. My heart goes out to you right now. In the past, with this next card, I see you running along, but then tripping, and you are holding your heart, and your heart goes flying out of your hands. There could have been something that happened unexpectedly with a past romance that ended it. I'm not sure what. This is a general reading. You'll have to help me out with that. But there was an unexpected ending to this romance. And since then, you have really been trying to find this real love coming into your life. This next card, I wanted to be happy for you. I wanted to be uplifting. But we have to trust Spirit, so please stick with me until the end. Because I do see the sunlight coming into your life. But I see this will be a harder time for you. And it's going to be a time of all truth. There's going to be so much truth coming into your life all at once that it may be tough for you to actually handle. But the beauty of this truth coming into your life is actually going to be an opportunity for this true love, this true person, this true heart that you have been seeking to come in and actually help you. They may have a very giving soul. They may like to help others. And they are coming in because they are seeing that you are having a difficult time. And they are going to help you as well. And the fact is, this is the start of this true relationship. This is the start of this true love. As we all know, Spirit can't just go forward, right, in a straight line. I wish that was so, but that's not how Spirit works. I think we all know this by now. It's never a straight line. I'm feeling a lot of emotion as far as a deepness to this person, and I'm feeling a lot of love and warmth coming towards you and other people in general, but just the romantic love towards you and a love of humanity towards others. So there's no competition with this person. They really have their eyes on you. I really love this next card because I think they fall head over heels for you. I think they think you are just an amazing soul. They want to be with you. They may even say that they love you very early on in the relationship because they are just enamored with you. And because of your past, because of the falseness that you've experienced, you may be a little hesitant to give that love back at first, which is also understandable. I see them raising up their arms and really just staring at you from afar and just almost like skipping around that they're so happy to be next to you. They may not show it as openly as this, but you are going to definitely sense that they are falling in love with you. And you want to know that it's true, real love. And Spirit is coming in and saying that, yes, this is. The top card is reserved for hopes and fears. This is a hope for you, that you want the sword of truth and the heart to be together, to be one. You want a truthful love. And Spirit has heard you. Spirit knows what you've gone through, is actually able to bring this person in through a little bit of hardship on your part, but it really lays down the foundation of trust. Because I got some wonderful words at the end of this, and this is why I wanted you to stick with me until the end here. They will help you in ways you cannot imagine. They will not take advantage of you. And they have a deep appreciation for you. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that amazing? I love the fact that Spirit gave me these words to pass on to you. And I'm actually very excited that this person will come in to your life. I'm not excited that you have to go through a hardship for this, but I am excited that this person is coming into your life, and it will be because of this hardship that you will actually know that they are not lying to you, if that makes sense. Okay. Pile 3. I truly wish you well on this journey. I truly wish you happiness with this new true love. And I appreciate you being here with me today. I appreciate Spirit being here with me today. I hope this brings you clarity. Know that you're loved, know that you're blessed, and I'll see you next time.